Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And another foul ball.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now that's popped up. Tellez is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby.
Here it comes. Dansby Swanson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Three and 0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Swing and a liner. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch. The 0-1 offering. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, number 20.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2. And this is lined hard to deep left. Gurriel able to track it down for the 3rd out. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Ready now is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto, the shortstop.
Fouled off.
Bo Bichette.
0-1 count and the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Next to stand in is George Springer.
The center fielder.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Guys, one of D-Rose' former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Ro, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the first pitch.
Travis.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
He froze him on the fastball there. Travis d'Arnaud is retired to kick off the inning. Austin Riley is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Merriweather has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this. Bottom of the inning now, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The first baseman, number 44.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Rowdy Tellez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And there's out number 2.
Batting 8.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Another full count pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The catcher,
Alejandro Kirk is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
The batter, number 11.
Bichette is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Guerrero over at second. Kirk on at first with 2 down.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi, the batter will be Christian Pache. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
.3-0 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again, 3-2. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging in the dirt. Kirk is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired. 2 down now.
Now back, the 7th.
Digging in will be Ronald Acuna. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
The 0-1 offering. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
3-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that has really been productive this year. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, one, it's fun to watch, and two, I'm glad I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it effectively, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-2. Fouled off. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
George Springer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off-speed, but he was on. Boy, Mark, that's the old.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Ozuna is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-0 the count. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Rowdy Tellez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Ozuna is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Now back. The third baseman.
Set and the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now carrying a bit out toward right center. Pache will get there, and he puts it away to return. Here's the catcher.
Leading off to the Braves, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now to bat, Austin Riley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis struck out in his last trip to the plate. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. Two pitch is fouled away. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, where you get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that... Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi. First pitch on the way.
Leading off for the Jays, the catcher.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across.
The designated hitter.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And it changes in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Teoscar Hernandez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Has a look, now the pitch. Lourdes Gurriel comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially.
Pritchett puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Ozuna is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So next to bat will be Rowdy Tellez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Just a tick behind for a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is.
Leading off to the Braves, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Now the first pitch. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Matz has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. So it was a strikeout swinging. Dansby Swanson becomes the first out of the inning. Freddie Freeman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. Simeon's there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Right to him. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And in next is Alejandro Kirk. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he popped him up. Freeman into foul territory. And no one will get this one. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Bo Bichette is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hit.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch. Now into the box, Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's a .318 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Swinging a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Popped up. Tellez waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the next to bat will be Jason Kipnis. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pops this one up. Guerrero trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He's set, now the pitch. Bounce to first, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Next to bat for Toronto, George Springer. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Lifted down the line in left. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Now at the plate, here is Christian Pache. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. Doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Jordan Romano will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Freddie Freeman stands in as he looks at ball one here. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 1-1, here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Acuna digs in now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
0-1 the count. And that one yanked just foul. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And that'll get down out there. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 7-4 contest. Next, it'll be Marcell Ozuna, and their runners at the corners now.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Throw over to the bag. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Braves will settle for just the one. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Albies picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Ready to begin the 8th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's the first pitch as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next will be Christian Pache. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
On the ground to the left side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. Hit to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set.
Leading off for the Jays, the third baseman,
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Strike called. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the.
back, the catcher,
Tyler Matzek will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
now pitching for
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot, the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now here is Freddie Freeman looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Lifted in the air out to left. Gurriel is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. Singled home run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now it'll be Marcell Ozuna. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over. And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Jays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Steven Matz wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year.